Hello dear viewers, today we are going to see one of the grammar topic that is important, modal auxiliaries. A small group of auxiliary verbs called the modal verbs. They are also called as modal auxiliary verbs, modal auxiliaries or simply modals. They are only used with ordinary verbs. A modal verb changes the other verb's meaning to something different from simple fact. Modals may express permission, ability, possibility, or necessity, etc. This can be asked for 1 mark in our exams. Now, one by one, we are going to see. The first modal auxiliary is can, which shows ability or capability in present tense. We can see an example. I can swim. In this sentence, you can see that is an ability. Then could. Could also shows an ability or capability for past tense. An example can be I could swim when I was 7. In this way, these two modal auxiliaries can be written in the sentence for showing ability or capability. Now the second modal auxiliary is will. It shows futurity, determination or certainty. In our exams, when we see I will pass my driving test, in this way will is showing you about that certainty, futurity or determination. Next is should. Should shows us about an advice or a suggestion. Example can be you should eat more fruits and vegetables. In this way, these two modal auxiliaries can be used in the sentence for showing these particular indications. Now the next modal auxiliary is would, which shows habitual action in the past. For example, when I was young, I would go fishing with my father every summer. In this way, would is used in the sentence. Here in the same place we can use used to also. Would can be used for request in this way. Would you open the door please? Instead of would, we can see one more modal auxiliary, that is used to, because its indication is same, habitual action in past. How? See in the sentence. Sentence is I used to drink coffee every morning but now I drink tea, because it was past action denoted by used to. Now the next modal auxiliary is ought to, and ought to shows obligation. How? See, we ought to obey our parents. Here ought to is showing you obligation. Now the next modal auxiliary is may, and may is showing possibility. See the example, he may be waiting for us. Here may is showing you possibility. Sometimes may can show you permission also. How? When we write at the beginning. See the example, may I leave the class? Here may is showing you permission. Then might shows less possibility, less probability. Example is they might come to your party. In this way. Now the next modal auxiliary that we are going to see is must or have to. These modal auxiliary are showing compulsion and obligation. You can see an example here. Example is, you must take breakfast early in the morning. Here must is showing you compulsion, obligation. You can see one more example. I have to study for the exam. In this way, have to is showing you obligation. Now the next modal auxiliary is need to, and need to is showing you necessity. Yes, the example for necessity is you need to study a lot. In this way, these modal auxiliaries we have to learn for the exam. The next modal auxiliary is dare to, have the courage. Example can be like this: don't dare to call me. Here dare to is showing you that courage. Thank you very much for seeing this video, and all the best.